Hi everybody, welcome to another biology presentation. So in this presentation, we are answering a question that came in biology paper 2 for 2010, specifically question 4C. So let's look at the questions. So here is our question. The question reads, figure 4.2 shows an treated industrial effluent being discharged into a river. So this is figure 4.2 that is showing the untreated industrial effluent being discharged into a river. So our question reads, what type of pollution is shown in figure 4.2? So based on what the question is saying, it's showing the untreated industrial effluent being discharged into the river. So they want us to identify the type of pollution that is being shown in figure 4.2. So first of all, you have to be careful in terms of answering this question, because you have been told that this is a factory, and this factory is producing the smoke, and this smoke is composed of different chemicals. Then the same factory is discharging the untreated effluent, okay, into the what? Into the river. Okay, so what type of pollution is shown? So first of all, when you take a look at the waste water, this is the wastewater that is being discharged from the factories, and this wastewater is being discharged into the what? Into the river. So this wastewater contains different chemicals that will pollute the what? The water. Okay, so these are what we are calling as industrial effluent. So industrial effluent just refers to the wastewater generated from various industrial processes. So this wastewater can contain harmful chemicals and pollutants that can damage the environment and human what? Human health. So the type of pollution that is shown now by this figure 4.2, it's the water pollution. So that is our answer. We now move on to our second question. So here is our question C2. Suggest a pollutant which can be found in the industrial effluent. So first of all, you need to understand what a pollutant is. So a pollutant is just a substance, okay, or agent that when introduced into the environment can cause harm or adverse effects to living organisms or the ecosystem. That is what we are calling a pollutant. So here, looking at the question, there are a lot of answers that you can put, okay, because there are a lot of pollutants that can be found in the industrial effluent. So first of all, you have to know that industrial effluents can be inorganic pollutants. They can be organic pollutants as well, okay, or they can be just other pollutants such as the suspended solids like dye, sand, clay. It can also be form of heat, elevated water temperatures, radioactive substances. Okay, in terms of inorganic pollutants, we can have heavy metals such as lead, mercury, okay, chromium, copper. Acids, we can also have sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, etc. We can also have pollutants such as alkalis that will include sodium chloride hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. Also, we can have salts such as sodium chloride, potassium, inorganic nutrients also such as nitrogen, phosphorus. We can also have phosphates, nitrates. So there are a lot of answers that you can write there. So we can say we can have nitric acid, we can also have fuels, we can have dyes, we can have nitrates, we can have phosphates. So any of these answers we will score a mark because this was just one mark. So we now come to our question C3. What measures can be taken to reduce this type of pollution? So the measures that can be taken to reduce this type of pollution, we understand that this wastewater is being discharged into the river, and it contains what? Chemicals. So the best thing that should be done is to make sure that before this wastewater is being discharged into the river, they are being treated so that they are not going to cause any harm to humans or the ecosystem. So our answer, we can say treat effluent before discharging them into the river. So we have answered our question C3. So we have now come to the end of our session. Thank you so much, everybody, for having time to view this content. This has been your presenter, Mr. Mlenga. Bye-bye.